Hey, everybody, it's a little bit past the top of the hour. Normally, I like to jump in here and make sure you guys know that we're not started. That seems counterintuitive. Anyway, this means you got a little bit of time to grab some snacks, get something to drink, get all comfy cozy, and, of course, be sure to share out the link with your friends and family not already in the stream because Molly Party will begin in about 2 minutes.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting older, I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. So if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know?
Okay.
Welcome to the virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Molly Party. Please welcome to your screen your host, Molly Doan.
Hooray! Hooray, Molly! Yeah, I can. Let me hear you at home. What's up, gang? This is so hard because I have a lag on how I see the Twitch, so I'm always like, it's weird. I disconnect. I hear Jesse announcing me right now on my phone. Anywho, we're starting this off with a classic Molly ramble that wasn't planned. Thanks so much for being here. This is Molly Party. This is my variety show that I produce, and it's really, really great. This is the fourth one around. I see one of my performers picked up their very cumbersome looking dog. But you guys will hear about that later. In the chat, sound off. Let me know how you're doing. How was your weekend? Also, something I've been thinking about, sourdough is clearly the best type of bread, right? If we're rating breads, I think sourdough's the best. If you guys have an opinion in the chat, that's going to be my random thing we talk about today. I'll check in throughout the stream. But back to biz. This is Molly Party, a variety show that I produce. I have a bunch of my favorite comedians, artists perform in one place for you on your screens at home. It's really, really fun. This is our fourth time around. And you know what they say about fourth time? It's great and comfortable. And really cool. Let's see. Oh, Cameron, you clean so much. Yeah, Cameron, I found out you're moving to New York. But congrats, but I'll miss you. But also take pics. I've never been to New York. We have a New Yorker in the house tonight, former New Yorker, now an LA guy. You'll see him. You'll see a lot of acts. We have a lot of characters tonight. We got some fun TV segments. We got some animation. If you all are watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And feel free to hop over to Twitch, twitch.tv/stabcomedy. It's really, really fun. You get to be in the chat and talk to me and tell me about your favorite bread. Peach says sourdough is definitely the best. Okay. Cameron also says sourdough kicks ass with some soup. Yeah, for sure. That's great. I just I don't know if there's going to be another bread that challenges sourdough. I think it's the supreme top of the tippity top of breads. Let's see, anything else that I should talk about before I start the show? Well, if you're here, then you're at Stab Comedy. This is a really great theater based in Sacramento that's streaming 7 days a week. Hello. And it's not just shows, it's cool shit like games and stuff too that you can pop on and play. Sometimes I pop on here and play Mario Kart. It's really, really fun. And Jesse always plays Luigi, and I always get upset because I think Luigi's the worst. All right, let's see. Oh, we got Senor Silly Pants saying focaccia. I just don't think that matches up to sourdough. Sourdough is like the people's bread. It's not just tasty. Oh, we're getting some head shakes in my performer Zoom. Interesting. We'll have to talk about that later. But gang, I'll tell you what, it's 8:07. So let's go to heaven and start the show. Oh, it's so fun doing this all by myself. It's always a surprise whether or not, I'll just ramble the whole time. But I'm not going to do that right now because let's get this show started. I'm really excited about this first performer, gang. I've heard a lot about this guy, and I think you're really going to like it. So to kick off the show, please welcome to your screens just a regular old guy who's also a twin and loves his sister very much. Gary!
Party.
How y'all doing tonight? Good. I have to say my favorite type of bread is hot dog bun. I don't want to make anybody upset, but it's just because it goes so nicely. You try to put sourdough on a hot dog, and that thing tears apart in two. Then I just have to make a hot dog sandwich. It don't make no sense. But anyway, this is a very special night for me and for my sister, as always, my twin sister. My name's Gary, and I have a twin sister who loves me very much, named Mary. And, as we know, we've all been through this, I hate to bring it up, a pandemic. We all know how precious time is. And I really am doubting the fact that Mary is going to get married, ever. So I just want to take the opportunity to give a wedding speech for her wedding that she might not ever have. So here I go. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out to my twin sister's wedding at our childhood house in Illinois. I know she wanted to have the wedding in Paris, but I am unfortunately banned from getting a passport. Something about the U.S. doesn't want me representing them across the world or something like that. But I get about $50,000 a year to stay home. So it's a pretty good deal. As you all know, Mary is an actor. You know how we feel about those actors. She's an actor. So that $50,000 comes in pretty handy. I have almost had to pay the bills before. Multiple times, but she's made it work with her multiple jobs, 3. And with so many jobs, I was kind of surprised when she decided on one person to settle down with, which is still to be determined because she's not actually getting married right now. But now that she's found the one, I'm so happy for her. And that's for one reason. She deserves it. She really does. Mary, you deserve someone who listens to you, because I don't. You deserve someone who cooks dinner for you, because I definitely don't. And you deserve someone who will be the Romeo to your Juliet in those Shakespeare scripts you read to yourself in your room, because I have no idea what they mean. It sounds like gibberish. And this person you're marrying, again, to be determined, they are perfect for you, I assume. They probably like books. They love acting. And let's be honest, they gotta love me, or else they wouldn't be here. Oh, Mary, time has passed. I remember just yesterday when we were playing in the mud in the front yard and running through the sprinklers. Well, I actually did do that yesterday, but I remember when you used to do it with me. That was fun. I remember when I surprised you for your birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. You only turned 27 once, and I had to make it count. And of course, because we're twins, it's my birthday too, so I tried to pick something that we both love. I love games, the pizza, and them playing in their band on stage, and, well, you loved me, and I was there. Real special time with you. I know this isn't a real wedding, okay, and this isn't a real speech. And who knows if or when you will have one. But, you know, I'm definitely going to be your bridesmaid. Right? I mean, I don't think you have any other friends, not to be disrespectful. But when you have a wedding someday, just know that I'll be there. I'll be right next to you the whole time, because that's how we're supposed to stand at the ceremony. But the reception will be much different, because that's where the food is. I just want to give you a heads up. Mary, I'm so proud of you and what you've accomplished by raising me. And no matter what you do, Mary, or who you love, I'll always be not only your brother, but I'll always be your roommate, who is also your brother. I love you, Mary.
Dolly Party.
Yeah, Shay Dominguez, aka Gary. Gary, what you drinking there?
It's not pea water this time. I checked.
Was it pea water before?
I'm not going to say yes, but I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know if you're actually drinking pee. You question it, but it's like if I don't know what pee tastes like. So is this pee? I gotta drink it again to see if it is pee.
Exactly.
Gary,
You got to try your own just so you know, and never get tricked again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, Gary, you should get that tattooed on your chest.
Okay.
Okay. Shay Dominguez, how are you?
Awesome.
Awesome. That was so fun. That was so funny. Gary is fun. He's a lovable guy.
Yeah, why? Right? Why is he?
You know, he's
silly.
he's a human with just he just wants to be loved. He just wants to not drink piss.
Yeah.
You know, he
Simple,
doesn't want to have his
simple.
hot dogs on sourdough bread. And I think we can all connect to that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I also thought it was really real. You're talking about did you say skank sphere or skate sphere?
Skank spear?
I just love
Romeo
it.
and Juliet, you know the guy.
Yeah, you're just like, I don't know, it sounds like gibberish. And it does. That shit does. So it's real too. Where are you? Said you're in Illinois right now.
I am, yes, at home. At where I grew up.
I mean, that's great. Have you been there during the whole panty?
No. Just got here like last week, and I'm going back on Tuesday, which I live in Atlanta right now. So
okay, yeah, that's what I saw. And I was like, well,
Yep.
since when?
Yeah, since August. It was crazy. I miss LA.
LA misses you, but also,
yeah.
it sucks here right now.
Yes, that's why. I'm like, I can't justify.
it's smart
You
to
know.
like move around and like, especially like if you have family to visit and stuff. Like, I think
Yeah.
it's really smart to do that right now. What other
Yeah.
fun things have you been up to?
Making a web series. I'm making a web series with a couple friends from LA who also just moved to Atlanta a couple months ago. So
Whoa, that
yeah,
rules.
yeah. So we've been writing it over the whole, quarantine pandemic. And so we're excited to film it probably in the fall. We're doing Indiegogo coming up. So yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Oh, that rules. Can you
Yeah.
give us a hint about
Yeah,
it?
I wish I had the like log line, but it's basically three queer women moving to Atlanta to, manage their lives, their careers as actors, just trying to find right who they are. And while trying to find their family in Atlanta and becoming family with each other. They don't know each other at the beginning, but they become roommates. So, yeah.
That's great. That's incredible. Oh, I'm so excited to see this.
Yeah.
This will be great. Well, now I have something to look forward to in the fall.
That's right.
Because I was looking forward to, I don't know, soup. Soup.
Now you have this. It's called
Yeah.
I Have No Idea.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And you also are doing pretty good stuff on TikTok too, yeah?
Yeah, Gary has been, the fuel to that, really. Gary and his lovable ways. And yeah, it's been weird. Like I loved doing it at the beginning. It was just getting all this growth. And then, the pandemic, it takes you where it wants you to go. And you kind of have no choice in it. So I think I'm getting back into writing more with Gary, and which is exciting. Like I love Gary. It's just my mind has been focused on other things. So I'm looking forward to getting back onto TikTok.
Well, that is great. I may be on there next time you get back. I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm so freaked about the teens. But then everybody I talk to, they're like, no, it's like a lot of adults. And I'm like, if one teen is mean to me, I'm going to fucking crack.
Yeah.
But that's so fun. This was so much fun. I have to keep the show going. But people can find you on Instagram and TikTok at Shady Beats, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Great.
Thank you. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being here. It was so nice seeing you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Okay. Get out of here, Gary. All right, I'll see you later. Bye. Gang, that was great. Lots of love for Shay and Gary in the Chizzy chat. Let's see. Back to bread talk. La saying and sourdough is overrated. Let's see. I disagree. It's not overrated at all. I think white bread's overrated. That doesn't taste good. And it's like chemicals. Sourdough is like stank yeast and crispy crust. Anyways, let's keep this damn show on the damn road, gang. If you're watching, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to Stack. Come on, it's fun. Because you get to see cool shows like this. So let's bring on our next guest, another guest I'm very, very excited for. We've all been probably trying to cook more at home during quarantine. I've gotten okay at it. It's just, you just add herbs, and I think that's what makes cooking okay. But so that's why I'm really excited here, because to expand our knowledge, we have our next guest, Carl, with some cooking tricks and tips on how to make some complicated recipes quick and easy.
Molly Party.
I'm Molly. Thanks so much for having me on. Oh, wow. Guys, I'm going to teach you some good recipes. Going to take some simple classics and put a twist on them. Because during quarantine, really, I got great at cooking. Because I think we all did, right? During quarantine, we got good at three things. We got good at cooking, cleaning, and masturbating. So the first thing I want to teach you guys is a simple take on the hot cocoa, otherwise known as the toddler's beer, right? So in here, you'll see I put in 3 tablespoons of hot cocoa. And this is a twist. I put in some sweet rose tea as well. We put that in there. And you want to put in some steaming water. And if you don't have like hot water, that's fine. You can substitute that ingredient with some milk. So I'm just going to pour some milk in here. All right. And then we're going to, you're going to mix that up. And drink that up. So that's a hot cocoa. But, here's another simple classic. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, otherwise known as the toddler's beer. And the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, what I have here is I have 2 pieces of sourdough bread. So funny you guys brought this up because this is truly the best bread you need for your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I get mine from a local bakery down the street, and this is fresh bread. And if you don't have peanut butter and jelly, well, that's easy. You could just substitute out those ingredients with milk. And you just want to pour the milk on top of the peanut butter, the bread. Let it soak for a bit. And then you just, you drink it up. Oh, just like Mom used to make. That's really good. I like mine with the crust on it. And now I'm going to teach you how to make lasagna. Now, this is a little more complicated. Some of you might be thinking, Carl, I don't know the first thing about cooking. Lasagna has too many ingredients. It's like, well, it's pretty easy. If you don't have the ingredients for lasagna, you're going to just substitute those out with milk. And, after you put this in the oven, you just drink this out. And you might be thinking, this is a little too milky for me. It's like, oh, that's fine. You can dilute the milk with more milk. Oh, this is really good. It's like from Italy. Oh, it's a spicy lasagna. Oh, God. This feels so great. And I love it. So now you might be wondering, hey, what about like some spices? Because I want to like spice up a bit. And it's true. A chef's best friend is spices. And right here I got some za'atar spice, some salt, of course, and of course some Italian seasoning. So these are all great, but you want to throw those out, and really you just want to use milk. That's so good. Oh, you smell that? Looks like the cookies are done. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the cookies. You just put some milk in the oven, and this is just so tasty. But you can't have cookies without milk. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. And remember, cooking is easy, and if you just don't have the ingredient, just use milk. That's it for today. Bye-bye.
Molly Party.
Ah.
All right, Carl. How's that milk?
I love it. This is so good.
What kind of milk we rocking with tonight?
Just 2%.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Because it's great. Honestly, 2% or no percent for me. That's what I grew up with.
What about 1%? I feel like that's a perfect.
They didn't have it.
Okay, yeah, or yeah, no almond or soy.
Far enough ahead to think that maybe non-fat might have been a better option.
I just imagine you being like an hour before the show, it's like, I gotta set up my props, and you're just like pouring milk like gasoline, like on stuff. That's so fun. Be honest with us. Is there milk all over your kitchen?
God, it's all over. And the funny thing is, I cleaned this kitchen yesterday, but it's okay because I brought towels. I set down towels because I knew this would happen.
Thank God. Well, that's great. Getting some love for you in the chat. Best cooking show ever. Thank you, Pourer. Let's see. Oh my God, Jay-Z just texted me. She's like, is Carl going to die? Is that much milk bad? Hey, Jay-Z, what's up? Let's see. See, oh, and also a lot of love for your newly sticky, milky kitchen.
Oh, yeah. They
Everybody loves that farm sink.
the milk farm right over here. Oh, all right, that nickname is not going to stick.
But that was great. That was so funny. I commend anybody that does food or beverage stuff because I cannot. It wouldn't work. I think it's too gross. I don't like when things get soggy. It's too much for me. I die. Let's see. Was that you and I were on a character team together? Was that something you were gonna pitch?
A milk cut? No, I had a sketch once about that I wanted to do for Mod Night, which, if you don't know, this UCB has like sketch teams, and it involved what involved? Oh yeah, that I think in order for spicy, because like to combat spicy food, you have to drink milk, and so
Yes.
the person who ate something like really just it never made a stage, and maybe this is why. Who just was like really sensitive to spicy food, so they would just constantly drink milk. And so whenever anyone had a problem, they would think, "Oh, milk would probably solve it." So people get like start choking on like a piece of meat or something, and then they would just start pouring milk down their throat. And it involved a lot of milk. It would have been really messy. And I don't know why it never got made, but it's something about drinking a large quantity of milk has always been really funny to me.
Hey, I think that's great. I think you could go on to like an inside the actors, inside the comedians studio, and you could just sounds like a quote you could say.
Yeah, well, truthfully, I mean, Meisner, throw it out. Strasbourg, not really. You don't need it. What you really need is a big 1-gallon jug of 2% milk, and down that right before you do your big speech. That's what Daniel Day-Lewis does.
Does he?
Yeah, My Left Foot was sponsored by I think it was no
It was milk. Yeah.
milk brand.
So it's been a year since I've seen you. Over a year. Okay. That stinks. That's fine. It's understandable. What have you been up to? How are you? What have you been doing?
Oh man, I been in LA for the whole time. Although I've done like 2020, right, was like a year of the road trip. There wasn't really much else to do except drive around. So of course I hit up the classics. I went to Zion and like other national parks, and then got like a real bad travel bug, but couldn't travel. So I started a podcast with a buddy of mine called called The Travel Boys, and we it's coming back up, folks.
Oh no.
I wasn't ready for this talk back afterwards.
It's okay. Let me know if you gotta go.
It should be okay. So we basically do an itinerary for a different country, a random country every week. We like ask Alexa or Siri to give us a random country, and then we like do a whole research. We do research on it. We write an itinerary for it. So last week we did the country of Georgia, which is like freaking stunning. And for any of you who want to travel, it is a great budget option with like a ton to do. Highly recommend it. Yeah, and we also get to like research, since it's random, we research places like Marshall Islands was one of them. That was like, which I didn't realize was the birthplace of Godzilla. And that.
Whoa. Eric just watched all of the Godzillas, so that's very interesting.
Yeah. I set up someone's Alexa. Alexa, buy milk.
Get him out of here! He's working for Big Milk.
Oh man.
Well, that's so wonderful. Yeah, I was peeping y'all's pod. That's so cool. And people can find that at the Travel Boys pod. Yeah.
Boys pod. That's correct. Yes.
Are you drinking more milk?
Yeah. You know what? I went in for a quarter, in for a pound, or whatever.
Sure. That's great.
I never drink milk, so I have to drink it, otherwise it'll be thrown away tomorrow.
Yeah, you can't waste it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Anything else fun that you've been up to? I know you have a very cute dog.
Oh, Mabel. Yeah, I put her put her away just so she wouldn't suddenly start drinking all the milk. But what else? Oh, I'm getting married at the end of the year, which is like
OMG. You didn't tell me this. There was no post. There was no text.
I kind of went off Instagram during the quarantine, but so
Exciting. Congrats.
no one knows about it, but except for my girlfriend, who knows, who's not. But obviously,
She's still your girlfriend? She didn't say. Did she say yes?
No, she's like, let's take a little longer. No, my fiance. It's just weird. I don't like that word, fiance. It's like too formal. But yeah, she's my fiance, and I are getting married December 30th, which is the day before New Year's, so we get like a nice discount on the date.
Oh, cool.
Which is a tip. Look, this not only do you get comedy, you get education watching this show. So please subscribe to Stab Comedy, and if you ever want to plan a wedding date, the day before New Year's usually is a weekday, and everyone has it off anyway, so you're gonna get a cheaper price for the venue.
That sounds so fun, and it sounds like you could really be a wedding planner if you wanted to.
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna stick with being a cook.
Yeah, I think you should. You can do anything you want if you have enough milk. Okay, well, Carl, I gotta say bye to you, especially all that milk's drying on your shirt.
You changed. Thank you so much for having me, Molly. This was so fun. And
This was great.
keep watching, guys. More fun performers coming up next.
More fun coming up next. We go to commercial. Thanks, Carl. Bye. Carl was great. Carl can come back whenever. Everybody can come back whenever because I only have cool people on the show. It's true. That's what makes this easy and fun. Let's see. I do read the chat, Fat Daddy-O. Oh my God, I think this is Jeremy, probably, if I'm reading the cadence of the message right. Hello, Jeremy. What's up? That's so fun. Also, yeah, I think I took a screenshot. It did look like Carl was leaning. Carl's lost his camera on, so he's not on the stream, but we can see him on the Zoom, and he is cleaning up that milk. But it looked like Carl was leaning on the frame, and I think that's really fun. It is Jeremy. Jeremy, what's up? Sound off. Let us know what your favorite bread is. Sourdough still in the lead. Next up, we have something really, really fun. If you were here last month, then you saw the pilot of a new sitcom. We miss those cheesy sitcoms, right? All those laugh tracks from the audience, those silly jokes. And this is a really fun stop motion animation sitcom that I'm really, really excited. It is episode 2, y'all. So please welcome to your screens episode 2 of Raptor on a Horse. Steamboat, ew.
Huh?
Don't tell me you're spending another Saturday night home alone eating snacks.
It's called grazing.
It's called sad. Come on, Steamboat. Come out tonight. It's my work friend Chris's birthday, and she's known to throw ragers. Last year, I ate the bartender. It was fine, though. Plus, Chauncey is coming. Ahem. Chauncey has arrived. I'm hoping to make on some ladies. You know, hippos don't mate for life.
Sorry, guys. I actually have a lot on my plate tonight.
What? Watching Dirty Dancing for the millionth time?
No.
Who knows, Steamboat? Tonight, you may even find your own baby in a corner.
Well, the main character's name isn't actually Baby. It's... Okay, fine. I'll come out for one drink.
Yay! Steamboat! Steamboat! Steamboat!
Steamboat! Steamboat. Why did I go out? I feel terrible.
I honestly feel fine. My head isn't even dino sore.
Here you go, Steamboat. This ought to make you feel better. Thanks, Tyson. Hey, Tara.
Hey, Tyson, what's up?
Good
morning!
Tonight was pretty fun, huh? I got so many phone numbers. I don't know if I'll call any of them, though. How you? Yeah, you want these?
Sure. You're lucky. Nobody wants to date me. Oh, I have a text. Lisa from the bar. We still on for dinner tonight?
Oh my god! Steamboat has a date!
I have a date. I have a date.
You go, Steamboat. Shoot and swish, my man.
Tonight at 8 at Caballos.
Ooh la la. Steamboat, tell me what you're gonna wear.
I was thinking this?
Chauncey, we've got a lot of work to do.
Sister, you said it.
But
I know. Let's use my teleportation pad to go to the mall.
Chauncey, this is not how we were when we got on the teleportation pad.
Sorry, dude. You're just really comfy.
Who cares? We're at the mall! Too corporate.
Too cool.
Here's the thing, Steamboat. Girls don't actually like flowers or chocolates.
They don't?
No! If you're really trying to impress a girl, just bring her a bloody animal carcass. Believe me, girls love a carcass. Sis.
Next. To Lady Gaga. You want to be a good kisser? All you gotta do is act like you're eating spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Angel hair, linguine, not farfalle.
Too cutesy. Just no.
You want to know my advice, Steamboat? Just be yourself. Tyson, did you follow us to the mall? Yeah, we were all hanging out at the mall, right?
Oh, he's ready.
Are you sure, guys? I feel like I look stupid.
No way, you look great.
Well, wish me luck. Next time you see me, I might be in love.
How do you think he's gonna do?
Terrible. Do you want to go get some corn dogs?
What's your name, baby? Francis.
Wait, so the girl in Dirty Dancing's name is Francis? Then who's baby?
Yeah, I guess it's the dad.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Whoa, someone is back from their hot date.
Yeah, someone's back from their rendezvous.
Yeah, someone is back from their date.
Don't get too excited, guys.
Oh no, did the date go bad? Did you ruin it?
Did you kiss her like farfalle?
Honestly, I don't even know if I would call this a date. You look really beautiful tonight, Lisa.
Thanks. You want to know my secret? Timeshares. You do know what a timeshare is, right?
Yeah.
Then you know this is an incredible opportunity.
So,
Are you sure you weren't misreading any signs?
Honestly, I don't really want to date you. I just get guys to take me out and sell them timeshares and eat free steak. So, 2 weeks in Reno in December?
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry your date didn't work out.
That's okay. I actually feel a lot better about myself thanks to you guys. Plus, now I have a timeshare in Reno for 2 weeks.
Yay! Steamboat got scammed! I think we are. What's up? What's up? That was Raptor and a Horse. If you liked it, sound off in the chats. I think we all wish we could have a teleportation pad. I think that would be really cool. I don't know. Let's see. What else? Oh, thank you, Fat Daddy-O. Yeah, we got hashtag girls love carcass. We got won't date a man who won't bring me a carcass on the first date. Yeah. These men need to show up. These men need to step up. Step their whatever's up. Let's see. Poor, you're saying in her text she called him cutie.
that manipulation was cruelty to animals. Well, she was a dolphin. I don't trust dolphins, honestly. I think it was great casting that the dolphin was a nasty timeshare person. Because, I mean, we all know that some awful facts about dolphins that I'm not going to bring up, but they're not nice. They're not cute. The only good thing is, like, people are like, oh, well, they'll beat up sharks. And it's like, what did the shark do? Okay, you know what I mean? Also, you know, if you're a team dolphin, let me know. Yes, dolphins are pretentious. Dolphins are a-holes poor. Yeah. I love the chat. Thanks so much for being here, gang. So I'm gonna keep this going, or else I'm gonna talk way longer, darling. And you know, I don't want to do that because I'll wake up tomorrow. I'm already gonna feel anxious waking up tomorrow. I'll be like, oh my god, I probably made it for myself. And so we're gonna nip that in the bud right fucking now. I'm really excited. We have another great character coming up. Everyone, please welcome to your screens, Mally.
Molly Party.
Hey! How is everybody? Oh man! Wow! Okay. I can't thank Molly enough for asking me on the show. Stab Comedy, lots of good comedians. I'm not a comedian, unfortunately, but I have a lot of knowledge. So I'm so excited to share that with you all today. If you don't know me, my name is Mally. I have a really successful YouTube page where I teach newly single men things that they didn't learn when they had a wife. I've flown around the world teaching seminars on little things you didn't know. And now you're divorced and you don't know. You don't know little things that you didn't think you could do that some little fairy did before, meaning your wife. And now they're gone and we're going to learn different things. So one of the biggest requests I get when I travel is, Mally, what's a duvet cover? Is it a sheet? Is it the comforter? What's the difference, Mally? What is it, right? Okay, so that's what I'm going to teach y'all here today. So, a comforter is a down, all right? And a comforter has a duvet cover on top of it, usually. So one can buy the comforter and then accessorize with different duvet covers. Now, you have to wash both, my guys. You do. And that's what's bananas, is you can't leave them on separately. So you wash them separately. So the hardest thing that I get requested all my conventions, you motherfuckers, is how do I put it back? How do I put it back? Right? It doesn't just go. So here's what we're gonna do. Y'all are gonna take your notepads out and write down how I'm doing it. This is my duvet cover. Got it? It has the nice open vajayjay right here that you may be missing. So you're going to find that nice hole, right? And then, star of the show, the comforter, all right? So, what I tell my guys is it goes, find your corners. Find your corners, right? So these are the corners. These are the corners of it. And then these are the corners of this guy. So I'm going to do it. Here we go. Don't blink because you might miss it. All right. So I'm going to lay out the female, if you will. All right. I'm going to lay her out. And now, the star of the show, boys, the corners. I'm going to hold one corner with one hand and one corner with another hand. And I'm going in. So you're gonna, while you're in there, you're gonna feel like you can't really see. Just go to the corners. So I'm going to go this way. And here in my hands, I have the other comforter, if you could see. All right, so I'm going to go all the way to this corner, my guys. 1 second. There it is. G-spot right there. And then I'm going to get the other corner, and I'm going to go and find her on the other side. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, went too far. And I'm losing my hat. Okay, here it is. Ready? Now we got it. I got them in both corners, my guys. Now, you're going to back it up. Just like your wife did when she left, you're going to back it up. Here we go. You're going to back it up on your knees. Lay it down. And then slowly come out of it. Slowly, so you don't disturb the corners. Look at that. Y'all can't see, but 2 became 1. And now, I'm going to tuck the rest back in, and then we're going to button it up. We're going to button it up, folks. And that's the thing us men don't really realize, is that we think it's a 1-2 punch and it's over. But we got to give it some closure. We got to close the buttons. Close them buttons. And then, it's a comforter and a duvet, motherfuckers. All right. Thank you so much for having me, Molly. You guys, I got tons of tips and tricks. Tons of shit that we didn't know. Little things. Specificity. Look at that corner within a corner, folks. Please find my channel. I'll teach you how to clean a blender, how to buy a candle. So nice to see you. Thank you, Molly. Everyone sleep well tonight.
Molly Party.
Yeah, Angela Giaratana. Oh boy, wow, Mally is so fun. What's Mally? What is Mally short for?
I don't know.
It's like, what name?
Malleable.
Yeah,
Malleable is what I'll say.
this poor guy. He's doing some good work out there for all my guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is a real thing. It's hard to. I think you tapped into something really human with like the struggle with the duvet cover. So I was just I was touched by your entire piece. You know.
Thank you so much, Molly. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, yeah, maybe we like laugh and make jokes, but like a lot of like what you brought with here was like real ass shit. Like that's some real ass dramatic ass shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. It was dramatic ass.
Is it actually how you put on a duvet cover? Be honest with me.
So honestly, I've done this before where I did a duvet bit. It just wasn't as Mally. And I used a queen. This is a king because I'm at my parents' house.
Nice.
And that was near impossible. It was but usually I just do that. But then somebody told me you just can do it, put them inside out. But I do like the lying down version. I find that funny. But I think people do it inside out. I do it this way. I lie down and spread out.
It's fun. Yeah, you get in there like a little hot pocket. Like your little pepperonis.
Yeah.
And then you remove yourself from it. That's so fun. I am of the inside out teachings. And I took that from, well, it didn't start, we didn't have duvet covers when I was a child. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
This was a new thing to me. They just like, that's capitalism, folks. They just split up a comforter and tell you that you gotta buy both.
That's fucking capitalism.
But for pillows, my mom, she would just like, I would be like struggling with like a pillow, like Spider-Man. And she just turns the pillowcase inside out and she just grabs the corner and she's like, and then she just like tosses it perfectly on the bed.
Yeah, that seems like the best way to do it. I've never done it though. Won't do it that way.
Yeah, I've tried it with the duvet cover and it does work. Although those corners, especially the bottom corners, you know, it's frustrating because they bunch.
Yeah, they bunch.
And sometimes I don't like the snap button ones. I like the ones that zip at the bottom.
Oh, I love a zip. Yeah, these were snap buttons. This is a comforter unknown to me, so.
Yeah.
uncharted territory. Yeah.
You really worked with it well, though. It looked like you
Thank
had
you.
worked with that comforter before.
Oh my God, truly haven't. So thank you.
Wow, you guys had great chemistry.
Oh my God. I mean, we did a lot of chem reads together, and I mean, who knew?
Yeah, you guys are great. We're all rooting
Yeah.
for hashtag Angela and her parents' duvet cover. How are you? I haven't seen you in so
I
long.
know your hair is so long. I feel like the last time I saw you, you had short hair.
I know. It's great. I don't have to be interesting in the new world because I have long hair now. It's like, it's true. Everyone's so fascinated with it. They love it.
It is really
great.
nice. I like it. But you were just a short hair girl to me. I think that's where I put you in my brain. I just never, the unlimited possibilities.
Yeah, 3 years ago, I cut all my hair off because I was like, I've always wanted to do this, and I didn't get what I exactly wanted.
Yeah.
And then, but I would go short hair again. But now I'm going long hair for a while, and I might
love
change up might change up the color. But every time I ask someone, I'm like, oh, I might dye my hair like black or something. They're like, maybe you should just do a more chocolatey brown. It's like, thanks.
You should do a more chocolatey brown.
Fuck you.
Like, why are you talking to me like that?
It's like, it's frustrating though. But it's fine, I guess. How are you? What have you been up to? This facial hair is new on you.
Oh my God, thank you. I did this for Mally. And then I was going to make her a woman, so I did some lip line hair, but then I pivoted to a divorced man. But I'm good. I'm currently deciding what I want to change my look up too. I feel like everybody wants to do something new. I told my mom, I was like, I made a joke being like, things are opening back up. Like, if you want to do some like plastic surgery or something, now's the time to do it. Like, I just made like a joke, like being like, now's the time to do like any change and heal before anybody notices or something. I don't know why why that was in my brain, but I just like made a joke out of it. And she just immediately was just like, do you want a nose job? I'll pay for it. And I was like, I've never said anything about my nose. Never.
Yeah.
Then with a follow-up text the next day saying, I will pay for it, Angela. And in a loving kind of way. So I've been asking all my friends. I feel like this is a great, I mean, you can't really see me, but I don't know. It feels like free money to me. I don't really care about my nose. It just feels like a free opportunity. It feels like stupid to say no, but I feel like that's a little dramatic to get a nose job right now.
Well, so you would just take the nose job, not pocket the money?
Well, she wouldn't give me the money. That's it. It's that she wants my nose to be different. And if I give into that, I mean, I could get a world-class nose.
I feel like your nose is great. I've never, it's never popped out to me that, that's very strange. Maybe she's trying to live vicariously through your nose.
True, maybe. And I think she just was like, she must have really internalized me being like, pandemic's over, Mom. Now's the time to do something nuts. And she was just like, I'll do it. I'll pay for it. Crazy. And she doesn't like throw money at me ever. So
yeah, that's really interesting. Well, we're all going to be on the edge of our seats knowing if you're going to get a new nose or not.
Yeah, and I don't even know what I would want. So if anybody wants to send me pics of noses they like, I mean, I don't.
Yeah, send Angela some nose pics. That's very silly. I don't want to say that's fun because I don't know if a mom's saying like.
No, I think it's funny. I think it's very like white woman trying to fix me in my later 20s, and I'm like, I think we should stop. Yeah.
Have you been in LA most of the pandemic?
Yes, I have. I've done like what Carl was saying, the year of road trips. I've done some road trips, but yeah, mostly just Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've been just mostly in my apartment.
Oh, fun.
Just like slowly hating it more and more. But now I can go outside and I'm still not used to it. Some days I'll like just be inside all day and I'm like, wait, I'm like fully vaxxed now. Like I can go outside. I don't have to like feel trapped inside all the time. I love going to the grocery store now. It was always terrifying. And I basically only ever really want to eat vegetables. So like I need to go to the grocery store like a few times a week and I buy a bunch. So I'm just like, so it's nice to like eat vegetables again.
Yes.
To buy lettuce and let it rot not because.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny you said that. During the pandemic, I totally transitioned. I only buy frozen veggies now because I'm like, I just want to keep them. I don't want to go back.
Some of them are bad though. What frozen veggies do you buy? Peas, fine. Green beans, well, it's hit or miss.
I do like frozen asparagus. Is that bad?
I don't know. If it's good, then it's fine.
Oh, I mean, I think it's all good. I mean, I don't know, but maybe I should. Like, I feel like I don't even know the difference now, but I bet they're better fresh.
I don't think there's a difference. I don't know.
Okay, I thought so too.
I think you're fine.
Yeah.
I think
all those restaurants everybody goes to, that's frozen veggies.
A lot of them are. If you watch Kitchen Nightmares, that's what Gordon Ramsay brings to light.
Yep.
Or small business owners. Fuck them. This is so fun. I gotta keep the show going though.
Thank you for having me.
Dude, I'm so stoked to have you. This was so much fun. You're always doing some fun shit. Also, I don't have a friend that's been drawn so much than you. There's so many
I thought you were talking about my
No, you have so many fans that draw you. I was like, whoa, this is pretty wild. And it must feel really cool.
Oh, I can get them to draw you.
Oh my gosh, yeah, let's do that.
Don't tempt me. I'll do some Molly Stab comedy fan art.
I mean,
they're all really nice, like young kids that love doing it. So, okay, goodbye.
You're really cool. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Thank you.
Gang, that was great. Make sure to follow Angela on Instagram at Giovanna Giaratana. Wow, felt incredible to say. What a beautiful name. All right, gang. You know the show. I'm talking too much. It's time to move on. I'm really excited for our... That sound like Bill Cosby? Hopefully it didn't. I got some weird looks from the chat. It did sound a little bit like Bill Cosby, but it wasn't what I was trying to do. But if I was good at that, I guess it's just an unfortunate great impression I have. Anywho, I will not be doing that character again. Here we go. I just warned y'all about this. All right, let's save myself and keep the show moving. My whole lineup's great. So I've said this before that I'm really excited. I'm also really, really fucking excited for this next performer. This is gonna be great. Please welcome to your screens, Dave from Dave's Segway Tours.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out. Many of you got the email that I sent out last night. A bunch of teens did steal my Segway. So, but like whatever, not a big deal. We're just gonna keep going. It's not a big deal. But we're just gonna keep going. Just real quick before we start, if anyone has any questions, that would be great. Right, yes. Why are they doing this to me? Apparently, it's a humiliation thing. I made the mistake of going on TikTok and trying to do some marketing, which I guess don't do marketing on TikTok. It's bad. It's bad. They'll troll you. So I got trolled by some teens, and then I did one of those. So I'm a millennial, and I did one of those raps that all the millennials were doing, and it was it was a Gangster's Paradise parody, but it was bad. It was bad. Admittedly, it was bad. It was bad. So they got me. They got me. They found out where my business was. I initially started off up in Malibu. And they found me. They chased me during one of my tours. So they chased me. I fell off the Segway mid-tour, and then they took the Segway, threw it into the sand, kicked sand on it. And everyone was taking video of it, including the teens, which they eventually uploaded to TikTok, which then just kind of turned into a cycle here where more teens came out. Somehow they got into my garage and loosened up the handlebars to my Segway, so that on another tour, handlebars came out. So they filmed that and then uploaded that one. And there's a feature on TikTok where you can do a duet. And they basically just duetted a whole bunch of these humiliating things. So, but I mean, I guess maybe one of the reasons why I have so many of you here, which this is great for business, is they did one final TikTok where they threw a spike strip out and then deflated my Segway tires, so I fell. But they pulled the spike strip back like, you know, the police do, and then everyone was able to go around. And a bunch of the people on the tour ran over me. So this TikTok got 1 million views. They sent it to the Vanga boys, and then sped it up. It was so that was bad. Anyway, do you have any other questions about this? Well, why don't I use one of yours? Again, it's about the humiliation. They'll chase me down if I get I tried to use another person's Segway, and they chased me down, and ultimately just took the Segway away and kept pushing me down. Now, again, these are teens. They're not big, but it's hard. There's a lot of them. So it's when they push you, it's like, have you ever had something like a mattress fall on you and you can't lift it up because it's a mattress. You could lift it if it was... Anyways, so they... ultimately, it's about the humiliation. When I have tried to disguise myself during the tour, they've turned mean. So it was just trolling before, a lot of just very innocuous. But then the next time I tried that, they held me down and gave me pink bellies and raspberries, alternating, like slapping my stomach and then also doing the noise, like the noise on my stomach. And again, filmed that. That got 2 million views. So I'm TikTok famous, I guess. But it's not my account and it's not me who's famous. So once again, thank you so much for coming. This is a record-breaking day, just like yesterday was a record-breaking day, and the day before was a record-breaking day. So yeah, why don't I go to another beach? As I said, I started in Malibu. They ran me out of Malibu, and I've just been kind of coming down the coast. I skipped Venice, because who wants to be in Venice? Who wants to be in Venice, right? So I went down to like Orange County because I figured maybe it was just LA County kids. Apparently it's everywhere. And they were waiting for me by the time I got to Newport Beach. So here we are at Venice. Now again, you did agree in the email that you would not film this because as you can see, there's a large group of them filming us right now. And you can't, so you stop filming. No, please stop filming. No, this isn't for you. No, let them film it and then you upload it. Okay, you know what? I'm not doing the tour. I'm not doing this tour anymore. I'm not doing it. I made a lot of money. I made a killing. I've got clout. I've got fame. But I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done. You're not getting any refund. Just like in the email said, no refunds.
Party.
Yeah.
Hi, hello.
Corey, Will's wet. Was that wet?
What's that? Say that again.
Wait, what were you reacting to?
Oh, I was just, you clipped out for a second because the internet's terrible.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Spectrum. I hate you. But no, I was saying, yeah. Corey Willis. Oh, boy, that was so funny. Poor Dave.
Yeah, when you hit on, like, being afraid of TikTok teens earlier, I was like, ooh, yes.
Yes, this piece was really perfect for
fully
how
inspired
I feel
by
right
it.
now.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I mean, these teens, they're angry. I understand why, but I'm just trying my best.
I mean, it's really, truly, it's funny to see how bad I am at TikTok, I guess. Because I did try it very early on, and I was just doing bad work, I guess. It's bad work. Like, no views, and then any interaction was just like, not fun interaction. So I just got rid of it. Pulled down the videos that got bad interactions and left like one up there.
That's what you have to do, though. I mean, that's what I would. That's what I would do. I'm too scared to. I'm too chicken shit to even get on it.
Honestly.
But I will. Cool, because I feel like this is, even though like I have friends that are good at TikTok. I feel like I could produce some, I guess, subjectively fun TikTok content. But this is all I picture if I get on TikTok. I'm just like, hey, it's me, poop and farts, and like that's all I can like think of. Like it's just like poop, farts, weenies, and vaginas. It feels like it's fast cuts, and then it's just like I don't know. I don't know.
I think I evolved to the point of where I was like good enough to do like the snap zoom function. Like that was like as close as I got to being good at it. But still, it was bad. Objectively, my view counts bad. Way down there, non-existent. So yeah.
Well, it's this damn algorithm that decides stuff too. Let's play the blame game. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
definitely
not,
that.
It's not our fault.
Yeah, not the content. Yeah.
I don't know what pink bellying is. Is that like slapping someone's stomach a bunch?
Yeah, it's just it was. I mean, it's kind of like a thing that I was exposed to in sports, where basically, you know, you just like hold down like the fattest kid and like slap his belly until it gets like reddish pink. And there's no payoff other than that. It's just a bully tactic that I've had done to me, so yeah, I'm aware of it.
That's interesting. It feels like every school has some type of really weird physicalization of bullying. Like mine was like, at my school it was corn dogs and gobblers. Gobblers was when like, and like, you know, titty twisters. But gobblers was when you grab like this part and you just like go up to somebody and just yank their like jowl. And then corn dogs was you go behind someone, you take them by the shoulders, and you just like knee their tailbone really hard, and it got like
bend over.
It got like suspendable because like some kid broke some other kid's coccyx.
Yeah,
it's not funny, but you know, well, because it's not funny because I would corn dog sometimes. It's fun, you know. I do a little knee tap though, not like. Yeah.
We also did. There was this thing. Now I'm like remembering two specific brutal things that guys would do to each other. Where it was like if you're wearing a hat, they'd like take the back half of the hat and like catch your nose and pull you back with it. Has anybody experienced that before? No, right? Because that's a wild thing to do to someone. But yeah, just like in the hallway, if someone was wearing their hat backwards, you just go up behind them and then slip it over their and you can like feel when someone's hat goes over their nose. Again, I'm saying this because I did it, so I'm a problem.
Like it's fun.
Yeah, but that ham sandwich was the other one where it's literally just like you just mush their nose and like everything into their face. Just press the back of their head and just mush their face.
Kids are so weird. They're so weird. I was talking the other day about, I remember the story about this kid named Elliot that just like, me and my friends were hanging out in our teacher's classroom, as we do on lunch. And this kid named Elliot, who's a grade above us, he just came in and just like put his finger in my friend Alyssa's hamburger and just like silently walked out. And she was just like, Elliot! It's like, bitch, why are you coming in and poking my friend's hamburger and leaving? Because he left like a hole.
I mean, there's no way he definitely had like a crush on her and was like, I don't know how to express this.
It was like all happening. Him coming in and like doing the hamburger thing going out was like slow motion because we were just like, Elliot! And he was just
like, what the fuck?
Kids are so weird. Corey, how have you been? Have you been in LA?
I've been in LA this whole dang time. Well, not the whole dang time. I went to Utah very briefly and got to film something there, but I've been here pretty much the whole time. It's been a nightmare. Right? Being trapped in an apartment. Although I'm in a like my own place now, so.
Yes, I saw that. Congrats.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's huge. Yes. I can't get my own place. I have a freaking boyfriend.
Gross. That's why I got a small apartment. So my girlfriend, if I were to ever get one, could not move in.
Honestly, I'll tell you now, that's smart. Unless there's a dishwasher. Dishwashers are cute in shared spaces. Do you wash the dishes?
I do. I've inherited the thing that everyone inherits from their parents, which is their dishwashing habit. So like, I wash all the dishes, no matter if I have a dishwasher or not, and then use it as a drying rack. Like that is just my go-to thing. And that's what my dad, like my mom yells at my dad, still to this day will be like, Mackenzie, just use the dishwasher. Stop using it as a drying rack. Like she got a magnet, like clean and dirty. It's just her and my dad there. So it's like, yeah, but yeah, I would never use a dishwasher. I don't.
That's wild. I think doing dishes is so disgusting. I said I didn't like soggy food. You nodded, saying when I said that. I remember seeing.
I did nod, but
you're one of these dishes people.
I was thinking eating soggy food, not like touching or interacting with soggy food.
You do it when you do the dishes. You have to touch the food eventually. It will touch your hand. It will find you, and it is the worst. I am very lucky. Eric does all the dishes, and before we had a dishwasher, he did all the dishes. It's fabulous. You know, have your man bring you a carcass and do all the dishes. That's great. Well, what have you been up to? What have you been doing to have fun?
Just trying to go on walks. I now live in Koreatown, so I like walk around this neighborhood and stroll out into Hancock Park. The reason I got the helmet is I got myself a little electric scooter early on in the lockdowns. So I've just been like ripping that thing around. Yeah, it's been great. But yeah, just trying to keep busy. I'm also still teaching improv. UCB is still teaching classes, is having classes happen. So I'm one of the lucky ones who got to stick around and teach. So I've been doing that. And
you're a very good teacher and you're a very good comedian. So you're not lucky. You are cool and smart.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Yes. This was so great. Is there anything you want to plug? I know you do some shows with Illuminati Improv. That's a fun gang of improvisers.
Yeah, I do. We have shows twice a month. IlluminatiImprov.com, 2 I's in the middle, because that's the only domain we could get. But check that out. We have shows twice a month, usually the first and third Saturdays. Actually, I have a show coming up this Monday, tomorrow, with a team in Detroit. So we've been like playing with other teams in other markets too. So if you have a team, then you're outside of LA, submit to us, because we'll bring you on, because we like playing with new people. We played with like Chicago folks a bunch too, and it's so dope.
That's so cool. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you guys were doing even cooler stuff than I thought you were doing. That is great. It sounded cool at the beginning, and now it's extra cool.
And we're all vaccinated, so we're going to be maybe having classes in like Griffith Park, maybe do some outdoor improv classes if that's something people are interested in. So can hop over to the site and drop us a message if you're interested in that.
That's great. Gang, they're all really great teachers. You should hit them up. Very, very fun. Yeah. Very fun, very smart, very all-seasoned.
I'm the youngest of the group, which is wild. Yeah.
You have a baby face, though. Mm-hmm. I think you do. Well, I have to say goodbye to you. It was so nice seeing you.
It was great seeing y'all, and everyone was so great tonight. Subscribe and do stuff with Stab Comedy, because it's so great. It's so great.
I agree. All right, Corey. I'll see you later. Mwah. Kiss to all Corey fans. So fun. Gang, we are almost done. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. We have 2 performances left. I want to hop in with the chat. Let's see. We're going back to the milk. Law says there's so much milk in their Amazon cart. Thanks, Molly Party. I guess hopefully Milk will sponsor us soon. And speaking of Milk is now in the chat. Hello, Milk. What is up? Milk rules. Let's see. Fat Daddy-O, aka Jeremy. No full zip duvet covers. They're out there. I have one. Maybe IKEA. Also, if you're new right now, let me know your favorite bread. We got sourdough. It is a freaking battle between sourdough, focaccia, and wheat. Okay, pick your team. This is huge, gang. This is bigger than the fucking election. Pick your bread. Honestly, it feels like the same. Like the way that like celebrities were like, vote. I'm just like, pick your bread. Like, it doesn't matter to me what bread you like. But you know, we love our celebrities, I guess. Okay. I mean, you know, we should vote, but I'm tired of celebrities freaking telling me to vote. Okay. Unless I like them. I'm fine if I like them. But still, it's like, if you're really rich, then I don't know, do something else with your money and then tell me to vote. I don't know. It's complicated. I want to like our little celebrities, but I don't. Jesse Gavin in the mix saying sourdough. Thank you. Law bringing in French bread for the win. French bread is late to the party, Law, and thus disqualified. That's so fun. All right. I am really excited. We got to move on because our next piece is something that's very, very exciting. Emma, if you are not in this damn chat, you're in trouble, okay? Our next act is really exciting because it is the King of Stab, the owner, Jesse Jones. He's so great. But we're gonna talk about him later, okay? I gotta introduce his piece first. Shit. I'm too damn excited. So please welcome to your screens another edition of Cat Gander with Kevin Nichols.
Party.
Hey y'all, it's me, Kevin Nichols, and welcome all of y'all to another time on a Cat Gander video. I know we just got started, but before you go, don't forget to paw them like and subscribe beans just below. It's like little scritches behind my ears. Now, today, we're going to do several segments to make up for some lost time on account of I ain't got to get to go and do a video in a little bit since I was rushed to the hospital after I tried to hop from the counter over by the sink over onto the kitchen island. Part of because I misjudged the distance, part of because I mistimed my jump, and part of because I didn't wipe down that counter good none at all, and it was still slick as a butter-dipped turtle shell. Nurse told me I was dead for 4.5 minutes, which I don't feel like is something she was supposed to tell me even a little bit. But now I'm back to give my 644,000 subscribers what you done come back every Tuesday and Sunday for. Anyway, again, don't forget to paw them button beans before you leave. So, we're going to play a quick round of perfect pairing. Then we're going to catch up on some prowling around the town, all interspersed with some good old-fashioned pussy peeping. So, let the good times begin. Oh, let's start off with a perfect pairing. Now, who this here? Who is this perfect angel? What don't want nothing but belly rubbings and scritches and maybe some treat nibbles and to scream in the middle of the night for no discernible reason? Well, that's Bartholomew Aloysius Swishy Tail, of course. But you could see that enough in his eyes. What we're asking in the perfect pairing is what manner of kitty is Bartholomew? Is little Mr. Toebeans A Maine Coon, B, a Chantilly Tiffany, or C, a Turkish Angora? You just drop your answers in the comments below, and we're going to reveal the correct answer at the end of the video. Oh, well, that can only mean it's time to do a little pussy peeping. I show you a picture of a kitty, I tell you their name and its breed, and that's all. Let's see who we got in the peep show this time, you know? Meowly Cyrus, Russian Blue. Tuxedo Cookie, Chartreuse. Darling Evertinium, British Shorthair. Cotton Candy Whisker Farts, Scottish Fold. Dr. Tuna Breath, Havana Brown. That was some good peeping. Now, let me take you through a little prowling around the town I got into last week or so. Sometime around early afternoon Tuesday around, I done went to a Starbuckeria coffee saloon. I placed my order with the barista, asked for extra milk, but told him I really shouldn't have it on account of it upsets my tum-tum, cramps me up some, and give me severe diarrheas. Anyway, when they finished up whipping up my order, they started calling my name. They just called it over and over, repeatedly and increasingly louder and more irritated, all of which I just ignored entirely, looking blankly out the window, staring at something no one else could see. I might have seen a ghost. I don't even know for sure. Then, when they finally give up calling my name, is when I stretched out all big and long, sticking my butt way up in the air, and just sauntered over to the counter all slow and deliberate, making sure they knew good and well that their calling for me did not result in my coming to them, and that my doing so was entirely my own idea that had just come to me at that very time. Then I slowly pushed my cup of mostly milk off the countertop, never breaking eye contact with the young man behind the coffee glass. And then before I left, I spent 10 minutes throwing up as loudly as I could in the dead center of the room and just leaving it there like the somebody else's problem that it was. Oh, my heavens above! A second pussy peeping? Who you done gone and given belly rubs to deserve of this extra treat? Well, come on in. Let's get a gander at another duffel full of puss. Fuzznuzzle, Turkish van. Sir Admiral General Lieutenant Fluffbagoof, Tonkinese. Smush-faced idiot, Ragamuffin. Gary the cat, European Burmese. Wish, swish, knish, ya bish. Pixie Bob. Well, we done packed in just about as much cat gandering as one man can stand. So, it's about time I call it a day. But before we go, you didn't think I was gonna forget, did you? That sweet little beanie sweetie, Bartholomew Aloysius Swishitail, was, of course, a Turkish Angora. That's right! And for all of those of you who answered Maine Coon in the chat, you have been banned from the Cat Gander channel permanently. Severe? Absolutely. But just as the silent pounce of the jungle jaguar, I am swift and I am just. So, until next time, y'all, I'ma run as fast as I can into the next room, then back again in here just as fast, all for absolutely no reason. Good night then, pussy peepers.
Molly Party.
Yeah, Jesse Jones. Jesse, are you light? Wait, where are you?
Well, hello, Molly Party.
Oh my gosh, did you do this live?
No, I could not have done that.
Oh my god, it really looked like it was a perfect. You put the costume back on. I ruined it. I ruined the illusion. You look incredible, though.
I wanted to make sure I at least gave it to you live.
No, I totally ruined it. We'll edit that out. And I don't know. This isn't a podcast. Jesse, this is so exciting. I know a bunch of people. I was gonna say everyone, but probably everyone. It was so stoked to see you perform. You own Stab Comedy Theater, so you're always freaking helping other people do shows.
Yeah.
But guess what, bitch? You're a very funny comedian yourself. So I'm very happy to have you here.
Thank you. I have to switch back and forth. It's weird. It's not picking me up. You know what? You don't need to know the tech side. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to do it, but it felt weird saying I should do it. So I'm glad.
Okay. I feel like you have your own theater. You should at least have one show that is like. Well, I guess you do have some gaming shows.
There's too much of me. around here as it is. That's
Well, that's why everybody loves Stab. Everybody loves seeing Jesse. It's very fun. It's very fun to work with you, bitch.
oh, well, that's nice. No,
Yeah, we
it's
got
good.
some-
It's good to have you and Eric finally. Yeah, it's been cool to be able to do some stuff with folk out of town. That's the one good thing that has come from, being closed for 14 months.
Yeah, that really stings. But also, you found a good amount of success with streaming.
I mean, yeah, I've said it a dozen times now to everybody. I always was I wanted a TV station more than a theater anyway. So this this sort of worked out in its own way. Yeah, no, I've enjoyed it, and I've loved playing with different folk and giving people other opportunities and and being forced by they better have been in the chat. We got a request
Yes.
for this character.
Yes, Peach said that Emma was commenting from Peach's account.
Okay.
But is Peach's loyalty more towards Emma?
Yeah,
I don't know.
covering from Emma. Let's see what.
Yes, this piece was born. I was gonna say spawned. I guess spawn's a fine word for this woman. Or this person, I guess. This spawned from a stab bit from the podcast Stab, which started this whole damn thing.
Yeah. This was like a 1 minute random thing where I did the reading names of cats and their breeds under weird elevator music. I did that for like 45 seconds, and that stuck with Emma for 5.5 years.
That's how you know, that's how you know.
Yeah.
And I think this was a great pitch from Emma to do this, because it was great. A lot of love for you in the chat. Yes. Obsessed with Cat Gander. Gonna need Jesse to dress like that for the next office hours and Inside the Box.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's do a Kevin Nichols version of Inside the Box. Let's see. That's great. We got some people wanting to participate in some stab stuff. Hell yeah.
Well,
Love
and
for
I saw
milk.
I saw a message that I can't ignore, assuming that actually is Emma. So I guess I have to say Egyptian Mao. So dumb.
That's fun. Yeah, Stab, if y'all do not know, Stab is not only a theater, before it was a freaking incredible podcast where Jesse has a panel of comedians writing the answers to different prompts that he comes up with, and the prompts are always really, really fun. I've done the show twice. I should have already done it 5 times, but that's okay.
Oh.
It is so much damn fun. Check out that podcast because it's fun. Jesse's a great host. FYI.
Oh, well, thanks. It's been a transition from being on it all the damn time to hosting it, but I think I've gotten better.
Yeah, it's great. It's so much fun. I get excited every time you ask me to do it. And I know Eric does too.
Well, I'll
and I
bother you
feel
guys more.
What?
I'll bother
Yeah.
you guys more.
Do it. Cool. Jesse, is there anything that you want to talk about while I got you on here?
I don't know. Check out Stab. We're streaming live, improv, stand-up, sketch, podcast, gaming stream 7 days a week. And even when we go to in-person stuff, which we're inching towards, the plan is still to stream all that and then continue like a full schedule of streaming only stuff and hybrid live and stream. It's gonna, we've existed as a theater for 3 years, and we're already having to reinvent ourselves a 3rd time. So that's fun.
Guess what? When you reinvent yourself a 3rd time, that's when you're Charizard.
Oh shit.
And that's a fact. Yeah, gang. Follow Stab on Twitch and on social media. It's really, really fun. A bunch of fun shows. And then also, like, there's a bunch of gaming shows too where you can hop on and play some Jackbox, or Jesse finds a lot of other like really fun games to play too. You know, it's fun. It's a fun little community to be a part of. Well, Jesse, let's see. Yes, everybody loves you. Okay, before I let you go, we have a question from Emma. What was the name of the Mao? Do you remember?
The Egyptian Mao. I want to say, and I listened to it briefly, sort of. I could look it up, but I'm gonna say it was Kissy Toes.
Kissy Toes.
I don't know.
People are freaked with their cat's feet.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
Kissy Toes, Egyptian Mao. I don't know. That sounds right. That feels right.
Yeah, I think that's good. Are you pleased, Emma? Just kidding. I haven't talked to Emma in a little bit. We gotta catch each other up on our Animal Crossing islands. All right, Jesse, this was really, really fun. But as you know, you tech these shows for me. I talk too much, and I have to push everybody off every single time, and I always feel bad about it, and I have to talk over it even more.
Yeah.
Great.
But speaking of which, I gotta get ready for you. So hold on. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know. I could have. We'll decide if I want to put my hair in a pony for my next character. Who knows? I guess I won't. I'll just switch sides. This is my character. But don't clock that yet. Okay, gang. We are at the end of the show. This is so much fun. Thanks for being here, chat. We love ya. You're all so great. I really appreciate ya. We have one more piece for you. So please give it up. Welcome to your screens. The excessive amount of money hoarded by the ultra wealthy.
Molly Party.
Hi, it's me. The excessive amount of money hoarded by the super wealthy. You want me, don't you? Of course you do, you little living paycheck to paycheck cucks. Anyway, I just wanted to take this time to address all of the hate I've been receiving and set some things straight. Do I think human lives are gross? Yes. Do I want poor people to touch me? No. Am I making the world a worse place? Yes. Does that make me bad? No, I don't really think so. People say, oh, money, if you went to the right places, hung out with the right people, it would save millions and stop climate change and blah, 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 whatever, you know. Because it's like, Earth to planet Earth, no one wants to fuck you anymore. We want to fuck space. We're horny for space. We want to fuck space. And like, if I'm so bad, why does everybody want me? I mean, look at what you've done to get more of my green little puss. Murder, wars, rebooting The Mummy without Brendan Fraser? I mean, I'm not the bad one. You guys are the bad ones, not me. It's like, oh, people are dying all the time. Poverty, inequality, and it's like, could I fix all of that? Yeah. Okay, like, but I'd rather make like RoboCop dogs with big lifelike balls, or cocaine that makes you invisible, or like buy an island and turn it into a fuck amusement park. I don't know, something fun. Because that's the thing. I want to have fun. It's like I could either help struggling families or help some rich guy start a circle jerk yacht club. I could stop stripping rights away from people, or make a machine that turns your piss into wild cherry Pepsi. I could solve world hunger, or host SNL and become besties with Pete Davidson. You know, like, you guys get it. You know, like the haters will say wealth needs to be spread around to the people, but I only spread for guys who are always considering a run for office just for funsies. Jeff Bezos made this deal with the devil where after he dies, he has to be the naked guy on a rock where birds like eat his organs and little peen every day. That's how good my little puss is, okay? And there's this idea that you have to work really hard to get me, but like, I'm not that shallow. Just have rich parents that had rich parents that had rich parents that had rich parents that had rich parents, you know? And I mean, I can pretty much do whatever I want because capitalism is my daddy. Oh, except daddy says to stay away from the poors, which sounds mean, but we need them for other stuff, like having poor people. And the guys that I hang out with are good guys doing good things. For instance, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, well, I call them Zucky and Musk. they're not just objectively hot as fuck, okay? They're also making the world a better place. They're using me to work on extending human life for just themselves, extending human life for just themselves via organ transplants from gorillas that have taken the limitless pill. And I love that. I'm always hearing money is the root of all evil. And honestly, I think that's fucking rude. Okay, tell me, how am I evil? I literally helped invent a shampoo/body wash that prevents hair loss, makes your dick longer, and makes it pointier at the tip. And I mean, yeah, sometimes I think about it. Like how maybe I'm not real, or like what it would be like if everyone had enough of me. Because like if that were the case, like I don't know if people would think about me as much. And I don't know if I would like matter anymore if everyone had me. But fucking whatever. I can get you a tiger shark in your bathroom that you can make eat your shit. Are we back? Are we back? I don't know. But I think we are. Gang, that's the show. That was my little piece that I did about money. I hope you liked it. I hope you all liked everybody here. Thanks so much to Corey Willis, Shay Dominguez, Angela Giarratana, Carl Ebergen, Stab Comedy, Raptor on a Horse, Jesse Jones, hello. And thank you, everybody, for watching. You all rule. This Molly Party. Right now, we're the third Sundays at 8. I don't know what will happen. I might be back, probably. But anywho, thanks so much for being here. Have a great night. Subscribe to Stab. And Jesse, back to you.
Oh, thanks, Molly Doan. Thanks, Molly. That is... As Molly said, the end of Molly Party. I know. But we'll be back with another crop of amazingness. Keep an eye out. Check stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of details. Calendar of events, whatever, doesn't matter. Or if you're on Twitch, which most of you are, just scroll down. The upcoming week's events are right below you. That's it. Oh, and shit. Like, none of our friends are online streaming anything right now, so I'm taking requests. Where should we send everybody? Somebody say in the chat where we should go, because literally all of the folk that we follow, except for Crittervision. We could send you to Crittervision. I'm just trying to send you to another comedy stream, but if Crittervision is what we got, then that's what we got.
Daddy-O says Dunk Stream.
I don't know what it is, but you know what? Let's see what Dunk Stream is. All right. Well, that sounds like a thing. So, raid. Hold on for the raid, everybody. Check us out tomorrow at 7. Emma and I will be doing some Happy Time Arcade, so that should be fun. Hey, Dunk Stream's a thing. Cool. Well, hold on for the raid, and we will see you guys tomorrow.